It's Alec and 7 dogs today. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All this freedom. Look how much space they got. They all can run away all they want. Why don't they? Why don't they? The entire internet wants to know. Why don't they run away? Well, there's only one real good answer for that one. If you can guess what it is, I'll, I don't know, give you a lot of respect in the comments. But I'm just kidding. I'm not even asking for that. The one good reason why they're staying together is that because they are wolves. Domesticated wolves are still wolves. Yes, they are. They're wolves, and wolves are pack animals. This is how they've lived for thousands and thousands and millions of years together. You think they can't communicate with each other and pack up like as a simulated pack unit? All ages, no one wants to run away. Huh, isn't that funny? Maybe that's because I know what these animals really are, and I know what wolves are, and I know how to work with them accordingly, according to their nature, basically using their own language on themselves, using their own training techniques on them, like pinning, poking, growling, showing teeth, all of that. I learned from them long ago. Take notice. Domesticated wolves in 2023. Everybody's got their specialty, but when they're together, it sort of doesn't matter unless we're hunting. Here we are in New England. People are like, I didn't even know there were freshwater snails around. I didn't even know we had them. I didn't know. Yeah, right? Deadliest animal on earth, right? Okay, go ahead, eat all your raw leaves. Go eat all your raw stuff out in the middle of the woods. Don't prepare anything, just eat it raw. Pick it off the tree, devour it. Don't complain to me when you're dead. Lovers in love, yes they are. Lovers in love, yes they are. Look at them, cuddling. They're water snakes, people. No, they're not rattlesnakes. No, they don't bite. No, they're not going to kill anybody. I'm so scared of snakes. Oh my God. The big one's well fed. Look at how fat he is. He just ate something big. God, dude. Can't imagine what you ate. It's like a duck. All right. Check this out. Just wanted to film this because it's kind of funny. When Docket gets in here. Yeah, this is where the trail's going. Oh, she just came out of it. Look at that, it's so gnarly. That's the deer's shoulder blade. Look at him. Look at those teeth, just doing work. Doing the good work. That's what they were designed to do. It's a very thin piece of bone right there, so it's pretty fresh. Some dogs need to eat bones, man. They love it, especially when they're the size of Topper. Even when they're the size of little Mac, he's still getting his fix of the bones, and she is too. Nothing wrong with letting him nibble on some of the dehydrated, dried up carcass. It's well beyond the rotting period, and we're just into the nice dry bone period where there's no more smell or maggots or any of that stuff. It's nice and clean, so to speak. And Mr. Crazy Head is feasting on nice, fresh bone. Why? Because he's really a wolf. This is what wolves have done for thousands of years. They eat every bit they can. Most people like to fight the fact that dogs are supposed to eat bones. As you can clearly see, they're very happy devouring these nice fresh bones. There you go, have a good look at it. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that. I told you Django was kind of crazy, but let's just watch how crazy he is. Look at that nut bag right there. Nutty. Look at him. Mr. Diving Wolf. He's obsessed with the tennis ball. He knows it fell right there. It's chewed in half. Sank to the bottom. So obsessed that he just needs to get it. He knows it's right there, so he's just got to do his best to try to dive down there and retrieve it. He's definitely a partial retriever in there somewhere. But I don't know. I don't meet many dogs who are like totally dive like him. Even Topper's like, WTF? Good boy, buddy. See Topper's out there for support, for like mental support, pack support. He's like, all right, what's up? Can I help? What are you doing? Topper's like, I don't think I can help you with that. I'm not a diver. Look at this guy. Tell me that's not awesome. He's so nutty. Watch, look, he's just down. Completely gone. Submerged. He's one of the funniest dogs ever, I swear, man. Topper, please don't learn how to dive. But he's still down there. Oh, there he is. Good. Don't freak me out, buddy. He's been down there for like 10 minutes. That's how bad he needs the ball. You know, come on, buddy. Crazy face. You gotta come up at some point, you know? There we go. You got the ball yet? No. He's feeling for it, but he can't get it yet. He has not given up very easily, as you can see. It's been a while. He's just gonna keep doing this until he gets it. Guarantee it. Mr. Diver Dog. Crazy worker. That's how bad his brain needs jobs and challenges in his world. You know, a working dog is a good dog. There are such things as sea wolves out there, and maybe he's part sea wolf. Look at that, look at his face. His eyes, he's hilarious, dude. He'll shake off well after this, man. Jeez, look at all the crap on him. Look at it. River weed. He's doing so good, though. I applaud his efforts so much. Well, here we are again with 6 dogs for 3 hours off leash. Most people out there don't even know how to have 1 dog off leash. Mind you, 6, right? Why do they do so well? Because they're pack animals. Said that a million times out here to people. How do they stay together? Don't they run away? Well, yeah, sometimes they run away. If you know, screw up with like a new dog. But once they're bonded and they get to know each other and they do this a bunch of times, they assimilate as the wolves they are. Pack animals, man. Born as a pack, into a pack. You're a human. You were born solo into a pack, okay? So they're technically more social than you are by nature. Unless you have twins or whatever, but even that, you're being lucky. They're truly social animals. Humans are not truly social animals. We are, but we're not. They're more social, all right? That's my point. Moral of the story, dogs are more social than humans. So when you see a human preventing their dog from being social all the time and meeting and greeting people, dogs, kids, everybody, they're not letting their dog tap into their true nature of what they really are as a wolf spirit. She just hesitated. As you can see, the swans have been like, F you, brother. She's like, all right, I won't come any closer. I'll bring it around, you know? And she's like, yeah, I'll go this way now. She sort of gave up, you know? She's like, all right, I'm all set. These guys are like, what's up? We're splitting up our space here. Gonna kind of try to surround you. And then we got the 3 more back there ready to flank her from behind. She knows it too. So Mr. Rufus is gonna dig on the river's edge over here for about an hour. I'm gonna give him a solid hour of digging time since I know that nobody gives him any digging time. And he's right on the river's edge, so it's perfect. No one's gonna trip over the hole, and he gets to be nice and tired from it all. I mean, look at him. Look at that exhausted looking face. How much he has to breathe just to rest just from digging so hard. Perfect exercise. And it gives us a nice excuse to hang out by the river, hanging out, just enjoying life, playing ball with the rest of the dogs. Topper's in this nice grass, getting some sun. And we got a couple of birds that are really big that are flying around over here with big white heads. I don't think it's an eagle either. Doesn't seem like a bald eagle, but it might be. I don't know. Maybe they're younger bald eagles. But I did see a white head, but I don't know. I'll try to film it closer when they're over here. Dead center, I think that's a bald eagle. It's so hard to tell, but the sun's on him. The camera's fully zoomed in and I can't really tell, but I think that's a white head. Here we are after 3 hours still on the trail. As you can see, everybody's a little bit calmer, ready to do their thing, wrap it up, which is wrapping it up. They're ready to wrap it up. Good puppies. Yeah, we got Mr. Django man right here. You know, he doesn't have the ball, so he's got like a 8-foot long stick, of course. It's always pretty extreme with Django. Right, Topper? We got Rufus and Cindy trying to play with the stick. They don't like the stick. They like the ball, but they're just dealing with the stick right now because we don't have a ball, and they have to suffer. Yep, maniac. Absolute maniac. Look at the stick. Just look at it. Yep. His drive to work is so intense and so strong that he'll just make up work every day and bark at you. Still getting to know Rufus. This is what Rufus does, though. As you can see, this is what Rufus does every day. It's kind of like his job. He's pretty obsessed with just digging, so luckily it's right at the edge of the river. You just let him dig the riverbanks, you know? It's that simple. He doesn't have to make holes everywhere. You just give him river access. And as usual, the river takes care of the dogs. All of us, really. But as you can see, yes, buddy. He just wants me to scratch his neck. That's Rufus, and that's Django. This is Mac. You know, it's not really hard to let your dog do what it wants to do when it's like free, off-leash, in a huge area like this, you know? Digging right next to the river is quite a wonderful thing. It's mostly just soil underneath there, grass. He likes the roots. As you can see how hot he's getting. It's about 83 degrees out here. He's just roasting in the sun here, cooking himself while he gets his exercise. And then he can cool off right there so he doesn't overheat. I mean, this is an ideal situation, all right? If you're a dog owner or lover and just looking to exercise your dog that likes to dig. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Topper. Right, Cindy? Beautiful, man. Right, Son? Look at the man right here. Look at him. Look at him. He just dug half the ball out of the river for like 20 minutes. Look at his face. Look at that. Yep. He's so intense for 11 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy awesome. Where's half the ball, you want to know? Well, you know, this is one of those times when I know that there's something else happening with this world that's deeper beneath the surface, because look where the ball wound up. It's half a ball, mind you. And there's no way on earth, if you ever told me to throw it like that and have it land right there, I would ever be able to do that. So I'm pretty sure the trees or other unseen forces are at work here. He's never finding that. He's gonna know it's around there, but that's impossible for me to throw it like that. But very possible. Reality's strange like that. See, Cindy's already picking up that it's up higher. Hilarious. I don't believe that it's... How did I get it up there? How? Huh? How? Huh? How? Look at them all. Look at this face. Crazy. So I'm pretty sure this is why they call it cottonwood, right there. There she is. She's releasing all the cotton right now, like a mad woman, you know? Look at all that. It's snowing. You know, say hi to the ducks right there, just chilling out, male, female, on a little rock island. She's hanging out too. She doesn't really care about chasing them. She doesn't need to, since we're here every single day, right? All right, let's see if I can get the audio. I was just putting the phone on the wire so you could hear what it sounded like, you know what I'm saying? They know what I'm saying. What we got right here is the funny looking tennis ball. Mrs. Funny Looking Wolf, what we're gonna do is throw the ball nice and hard right against the line. What we got over there, Mr. Django, getting his grass bath. Look at this, look at that smooth. As I walk towards them, keeping them both in the salt. Pretty smooth, right? Look at the maniac. He just dug a broken ball out of 2 feet of mud. Look at him. Look at this guy. His white coat. Hilarious. Isn't he funny? Look at, he's humping him. He's laying right next to the hole, which is right next to the river. She's laying right there, and she's just walking around being all freaked out by I don't even know what. Interesting, isn't it? Look at this little dog body right here. Look at mud, dirt, some domination. Everybody likes to try to dominate Topper, but it doesn't really go too far. It's a nice like 83 degrees out again, nice and hot. He's roasting himself while he digs that hole in the open sun. That's what we like. Complete exhaustion. Yours truly coming at you from nature's kitchen. Yep, this is Django for you. Look at him go. He did this on purpose. He dropped half of a tennis ball into a foot of water and then another foot of mud. He knows where he is, and he knows exactly what he's doing. This is his way of partying, as you can clearly see. You know, he likes to challenge himself, from what I've learned. And you gotta let him just do his thing, go with the flow here, you know? He'll find a little piece, it's a half a tennis ball. He'll feel it out with his paws, he'll actually get it, and then he'll just drop it back down there again and keep pushing it around. Under a foot of water and another foot of mud. As you can see, that's mud. Right? Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at this. Is he even breathing any air out? I can't even tell. It's insane. Django, you are a madman. Mad wolf, man, I'm telling you. Their needs are so high. Their drive to just do things. Be busy. Not really sleeping on the couch, you know? Of course, if I wasn't doing anything. If I slept all day, sat on my butt all day, he would too. That's no way to live. Is it? This is much better. That's so much better. That's a party dog for you. Right, Django? You're partying. Right, Topper? Look at these crazies. Putting the show on for me. I'm not even filming it. Yep. It's a nice hot one out here today. Every bug and its child is coming after my face. Anyways, Rufus is getting down as usual, having a nice, joyful old time. Mr. Maniac's gonna keep doing this until, I don't know, until he quits on his own, probably. Anyway, now this is all he's gonna do. Yep, Django's a maniac. Yep, that's all he's gonna do. Mr. Crazy, Django, you are one of a kind, brother. Right, buddy? He's on his own page, I'm telling you. Topper doesn't care. As long as you pet Topper's neck, that's all that really matters in this world. Absolutely scratch the crap out of his neck, so it's always disgusting. Good puppies. See, he's being submissive to the big alpha over here. Big Daddy. Good puppies. Look at these clowns. See that beauty? Dogs will be wolves, I tell you. Nothing happening here. It's what you see in wolf documentaries. Dogs don't leave me alone unless I'm in the open sun. Good puppies. Look at you guys. Yes, get them. Get them. Toppy, doing so good. Nice job, buddy. Look at Psycho. What's he gonna do? He's gonna try to mount Topper, right? Or mount somebody. That's all he's thinking. He's like, who can I mount? Good puppies. Toppy is so good. Finally showing Rufus who daddy is. Who big alpha daddy is, right? Nature of the pack up here today. I'm telling you. What's up, little buddy? We got a big one over here. Probably just had some frogs over there in the little frog swamp, and he's just digesting his dinner. How to spot a coyote deer trail? Well, just look around and you'll see something like this. You know, if you can tell, ain't no cyclists riding down this trail, or people. It's just a little bit of a faded trail off the main trail over here, and it cuts down over there. It's easier to see in the fall, but you can kind of see. Yeah, you can kind of see the trail a little bit. Deer coyote trail for you. It's a totally different day. The same exact thing's happening. He likes to just try to find half of a ball. It's half a tennis ball that fell in there. And he's gonna sit there and try to find it and just dig for it for hours. He's a white dog, as you can clearly tell. It's a money shot right here. Told you this is all he does. If it's not pushing the ball into the mud, it's mounting somebody who doesn't really seem to care. Swear to God, this dog is on another level. Aren't you? Yeah, you look at me, look at you. You know what I'm saying. You know what's funny is in all this indoor ball playing, every once in a while, instead of giving it to me, he gives it to the guitar or he gives it to the tripod. Yep, he puts the ball right in front of the tripod. I'm gonna try to get it on film. See? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What? That's not a person. You gotta give it to me, dude. Give me the ball. You are hilarious, dude. There you go. Finally, you figured it out. I mean, there's nothing like taking a fine dip on such a nice day, isn't there? Huh? That's what it's all about, man. Look at that. You know? The rain is not enough for Topper. Or Django, but as I said, Topper goes in the water every day of the year. It doesn't matter the weather or the season. It's a real water dog for you. You know what I'm saying? She knows what I'm saying. The flooded bridge. Let's see what happens. You ready for this, buddy? It's not bad. You gotta go, girlfriend. We can do this. Yep. There's a path to walk on right here. And we're golden. We're golden like a retriever. Ha! Yeah, 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 yeah. It's called a happy little pack right here. All right, notice how all 4 dogs are in front of me at the moment. So the myth about the humans always got to be up front to be the leader is completely wrong, just to let you guys know. Yeah, they can go up front. It's actually fairly common for well-trained dogs in a pack to go up front and switch around to the front lead for a minute, which is just the main explorer, really. They don't really know, well, these guys know where they're going, but generally, you know, the ones who know where they're going the most are the ones telling where the pack to go. You know, I'm in charge of pack activities, so they're following me right now, even though they're walking in front of me. Look at that, ha. Told you that I'm not like any other dog trainer walker you've ever seen. Look at this. We got some fast rapids right now. It's looking beautiful. He's happy. Glorious bridge. Good girl. He's going in. He's gonna play in the rapids. You're just gonna grind on the bridge. It's so funny. All right, anyways, yes, this is beautiful. We're loving it. So when they all are ahead of me, they have better be well-trained dogs already. These guys have earned their rights to go up ahead this far because they're already very nice, very well-mannered, and have great wolf etiquette towards other domesticated wolves or dogs. They can go up ahead because they're not gonna bully anybody, scare anybody, or be weird. Little Mac, black miniature poodle over there, he's about 2. He still barks a little bit in unsure fear here and there, just being a little puppy head. Everybody else knows how to handle other humans, people, dogs, and then kids and everything this place has to offer. When you bring a pack of dogs or domesticated wolves to a patch of woods that's huge near a park that everyone goes to, they get to see everything. They get to see kids, dogs, people, older people, cyclists, rollerbladers, deer, rabbits, coyotes. I mean, there's just about everything over here that you would want to get your dog desensitized to if you're training it or raising it, or, you know, I'm sure around every park out there's some woods. So I like walking the pack through the woods most of the time, and then a little stroll through the park just to practice. And really, they just want to be social, so I'm giving them social time as a happy little pack out there. But, you know, dogs that aren't well trained and haven't worked for this, they have to work on it and earn the freedom to be able to go up front like these guys. You guys are seeing already well-trained dogs doing what they do, okay? No one's allowed to be a bully being up front, and they all know that. That's part of the pack rules. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Real rapids today. Woo. Wow. Yeah, who's jumping in? Toppy going into that. You know, a lot of people out there don't really know what they're doing, so they're gonna force the dogs behind them the whole time. I only do that when we're in strict training with like a new dog, but that's about it. I want them to explore. I want there to be a lead dog or two. They're nice and just up ahead having fun. That's really all it is. The second I call them back, they're gonna come back. The second I do anything, they're gonna notice and give me all their attention. But that's how it goes, you know. If they're disrespectful, they get corrected. I hiss at them. You know, say it's an aggressive dog up front who's being a bully, then he's gonna come back on leash. Any dog that ever uses teeth around me, or if I know the dog uses teeth to be aggressive or, you know, get its way in any way, shape, or form, that's when I use the muzzle. So I take teeth away when I need to and put them back on leash when I need to. So there are consequences. Negative punishment, for all you people out there that love to study that stuff. You gotta have consequences for bad behavior. Just like the wolves teach their pups, even when the pups are fully grown. There's consequences for being out of control, having your energy out of control. Watch any wolf documentary and you're gonna see the parents schooling their whole pack and all the puppies below them, their own kids basically, their own pups. You're gonna see them getting schooled up until they're full-grown adults. That's the fun part to watch, is when they're fully grown and they're on the hunt. You get to see pack hierarchy in action. You know you wanna watch the dogs walk through this, don't you? Look at this, it's awesome. Super flooded. I'm gonna take the rocks. This is a path right here. Gonna stay on the rocks casually. Look how deep it is. 2 inches already. Good girl. They're gonna stay on the main trail. I'm gonna focus on the rocks right here. I'm balancing myself. Look at that. Yeah, Top. Whole pack is loving the flooded trail. But this is how you cool dogs down. It's really, really hot out today. I love how the trail's flooded. This is all the beaver work right there, you see? Beavers built a dam up there, or many of them, and this is what they get. More flooded territory. A little too flooded for me, I think, you know? Right, guys? You guys love it, but I'm not loving this, and I'm not... I could try to walk in the rocks right there, but I'm all set. It's not really worth it right now, you know? We're not in slippery rock training at the moment. Let's turn around, troops. See the little minnows? Right in the middle. Look where we are. Isn't that awesome? I've never seen fish on the trail in my life. Neither have you guys. Look at this, more. It's hilarious. Yeah, it flooded the other day. They all got stuck in here. It's about to flood again, so they'll be all right. Poison looks just so beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. Can we go all the way in? Look at how beautiful that looks. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that, it's another planet, you know what I mean? The true nature of dogs is that they don't want to run away. Not sure why it's such a confusing subject out there for a lot of people with their dogs, that they think they're going to want to run away all the time. But as you can see, I got 4 dogs right here that none of them want to run away, and they're off leash. So my point being, when you respect their wolfhood and what their wolf is on the inside, knowing that wolves' strongest instinct is to stay with the pack, once you train them, like when they're young puppies and have a pack of dogs who are already kind of trained, and bring them out and give them a ton of space, like tons of space and freedom, almost on a daily basis, so they get a sense of territory, so to speak, and a sense of what they can handle as the animal they are in terms of the amount of territory they can handle, they become pretty damn responsible. If you can believe it, they're actually very responsible about their freedom. They'll run a little bit towards the edges and do what they need to do, but they're never going to leave the pack, ever. Should I just lay down with them? See how they're not running away? See their true nature? Off leash. All this freedom to run around in and just sitting there together. Isn't that strange? It's actually not strange to someone like me because I know they're wolves and that's how wolves live. That's how they live thousands of years. They're pack animals. They pack together and they chill. And they don't want to leave each other. They want to hang out. All right? In a classic wolf alpha roll, I just basically got to the woods and noticed the weather, got some alerts, and had to hesitate. Couldn't just haul ass straight down the river because things were looking a little bit funny at the sky right there. And I just had to stand and just kind of wait and be very hesitant. And the rest of the pack noticed me being hesitant and was also hesitant with me. And now it's starting to rain, like 5 minutes after we got out of the car. Avoiding the lightning and thunder for 10, 20 minutes, and we can start walking. It's a quick passing storm. I'm just not sure how heavy it's gonna rain. It's like it's starting to sound like it's gonna get heavy, so we'll find out. That's so funny. Looks like it's pouring like crazy down there, doesn't it? I can't even zoom anymore. Oh yeah, because it is. All right, everybody in. Oh crap. Whoa, Jesus. Yep. That was hilarious. All right, here we are. Gonna have to wait out this insanity. Turn the car on, crank the AC so we can breathe. It's so humid. It was just 90 out, like 100% humidity. And here we are. I can take this off. Take off my cooking net. All right, see Topper's like, this sucks. I want to be out there getting wet. See him? See how he's kind of sad that he wants to be out there in this? Wolves don't really care about rain. Most dogs won't really either. I don't want to train them to be tolerant of heavy rains. Thanks. See, Cindy doesn't lick you. She steps on you. Some dogs lick you to be affectionate, but Cindy doesn't do that. I had her as a puppy, so she was allowed to step on me then, and she can step on me now. As a proper alpha mother or father would tolerate. So it stopped for a bit, but now it picked up again, so we're kind of screwed. See, they're so easily distracted. If you put a bunch of bunnies out here right now, they're not gonna wanna go back to the car. If they're kind of bored, they're gonna wanna go back to the car, but look, Mac took interest, so I'll stay out here as long as they wanna stay out here. It's just a matter of judging the little guy. Yeah, you know, that's the trail we like walking, but not today. Divert, right, little buddy? We're gonna divert this way onto the old lamb and sheep trail. Because when this place flooded, they actually built this raised trail over here on the left, so the old sheep farms and all the sheep on them could have somewhere to chill out if it got super flooded, which it did a few times, so they were probably forced to build this thing at some point. Beautiful raised trail over here. Yeah, I thought we were gonna go back to the car, but they were all like running ahead like, no, can we go over here? I'm like, all right, let's do it. And just to prove a point about wolves and the rain, anyone who looks into it can find out that wolves don't really care about the rain. And these are domesticated wolves. They don't really care about the rain either, especially the little guy. He should care about it, but even he's like, what are we doing? I don't know. He doesn't really care. He's just kind of paying attention to the pack. He's more watching me for my moves because I'm the animal here without any fur on 2 legs. He doesn't really like walking in the rain, but I will. So they can sense my energy, and that's why they're checking me a lot. Right, buddy? Your puppy. So yeah, I'm gonna make the decision to go back to the car because I think this is kind of ridiculous. I don't really want to be out here, so They probably would love to be out here all day, but I don't know. Cindy's just walking behind me being weird. I think everybody wants to just chill. I think Topper's in a constant state of, I can't believe water comes from the sky, but I can, and we're gonna be ending it, I think, so. As you can see, I'm doing all right here, you know? Might be a little loud, but it's nice and blue, and that's how I like it. We love the blue. Yeah, we're going back to the car. We tried to walk. I think we got like an hour in. I don't think I'm not doing my job. I'm not loyal to these dogs, but it's very rare when we're getting washed out, but may as well record it for all my loving and loyal fans out there. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is the nature of the pack on a super heavy rainy day. All right, over and out. We love Wyatt. This is Wyatt's first day back with us in months after he had some pretty serious kidney issues, but I think they kind of cleaned him up for now. He had a little seizure, toxic blood or whatever, so I think he's clean. He's 13 years old. I've been with him since he was 5 months old. We already gave Wyatt a bunch of treats, so we don't want to overfeed him. He lost a little bit of weight, but he's doing pretty well. So on the ride here, we passed like 2 or 3 people walking their dogs, especially a tiny dog on like the 93 degrees temperatures. So the road's probably like 120. Oh, I felt so bad for these little tiny dogs, and any dog walking in the open sun on a day like today. 93, super humid. These guys right to the river within 10 minutes of leaving the air-conditioned vehicle. So, just to show you, they really do need the evaporation effect to happen. But whatever, it's just cooler when they soak themselves off, you know, period. They would rather be a little wet when they're gonna walk a little when it's this hot out. So, everybody got their dose of water, as you can see. Everybody. This is the nature of the pack, as you can clearly see. This is what I like. Wyatt's back with us. He's doing well. He wanted to walk today. Jumped out of the car on his own. It is super hot, but we're staying in the shade the whole time, walking really slow. As you can see, there's shade everywhere. Most of the walking spots where we're walking, I would give it maybe 90 to 95% is shaded. Like this, a little open spot of sun, but most of it's shaded, so it's way cooler. There's a big difference between the shade and the sun in temperature, so in order to keep them comfortable, we're walking in the shade and we're taking our time. We're not walking fast. As you can see, I'm very chill with the velocity at which I'm walking at, because we don't want to stress anyone out. Yeah, the younger dogs can go crazy. They can run circles around the rest of the pack who's chill and takes their time. So that's how it is here in domesticated wolf packdom. What we're doing is power washing Mac's teeth. Good boy, buddy. This is how you do it. Mega heat wave, they said, you know, drink lots of water, they say, you know, try to stay indoors, limit your time outdoors, you know, if you go outdoors, you gotta be very careful because you might die because the weather can kill. Well, this is how you deal with a pack of dogs when it's 90-something degrees out and they give you heat warnings all day. Just come to a well-flowing river where it rains constantly like it has been every day recently. Every night we're getting them thunderstorms, which keeps everything nice and flushed out, so to speak, and, you know, more diluted than usual, so we're happy. Everybody can just chill and be cool on this super hot day. We're in shade in the water, you know. Trust me, there's a big difference when you step out into that sun, so this is how you do it, right, buddy? Look at this corkball drama. I finally get it. Yeah, you finally got it, buddy. Good boy. You're the man. You don't have a brain, but that's okay. So, dropped Wyatt off earlier. It's about 7 o'clock, 7:30 now. 90-something degrees. So he went home for a while since his kidneys were failing. He's lost all his muscles, and we're going to be really nice to him. So we took him back out after we did a 3 to 4 hour hike with the whole pack. We went back, picked up Wyatt from his air-conditioned house, and brought him back over to the park, hoping he would walk, and he is, which is wonderful. So, that's all. Just a little check-in update. You know, as if 3 or 4 hours wasn't enough on this 90-degree day. They all acted tired for like an hour, and now they're all ready to go again. And no one's eating. Just to show you guys how much endurance dogs have. I mean, domesticated wolves have, even in 90 degrees. But, you know, the smart ones will wait until sundown to do their hunting. To do their dirty work. Who's enjoying the water? Who's enjoying the water right now? You are. You went in. I love it, man. He's basically my dog out of all of them. In the past 13 years, my dog, if anyone's wondering, would be him. I've spent more time with him than anybody else. And I trained the absolute ever-loving crap out of him because he was an aggressive little puppy at 5 months old, wasn't he? Now he's 13. Anyways, we're really happy that you're enjoying yourself because that's what we want.
God made you a wolf, but you were born into suburbia. Take a good look at this animal right over here. This wolf right here. What is this wolf doing? He's on his back. Why is he on his back? What are you doing, wolf? Why are you submitting to me?
See, that was a trick. I tricked him. Here we go. You got it, buddy. Hey, good boy. Dog is to be useful, not useless. Right now, we're working on useful training. The connection has been made. Good boy, Beau. Good boy. He's a good boy. Mr. Bowman, good boy. Go the distance, Beau. Alligator bite, ready? Chomp. Say hi to the nice crack willow that's friggin' absolutely massive with the 4 to 5 foot trunk right here and a tube on the other side going up into it, like a root tube. I don't even know what those are called. Good boy. Oh, nice. Let's try it. Ready? Chomp. That was awesome. See that bounce? Good boy. You ready, buddy? Figure it out, Chief. Yep, figure it out. Do the work. Mental work with physical work. Absolute necessity with dogs like him. Good boy, buddy. That sucked. Look at the roots. Oh, look at that. This tree's so big and so old, it's got a tube coming out of the bottom, right back up into the trunk. Right there. Isn't that funny? Anyways. Ready, crazy face? That was awesome. I hope I got that on film. Ball with Beau. That's the name of this video. Yep, right into the grass. Go get it. He's like, I don't know about that. He's in the right spot. Did he get it? No. It's in the right. You're right. Go back. Yeah, you're right, buddy. Go back in there. Get back in there. Took him a while, but he found it. Good boy, buddy. Awesome. Actually gonna aim for the wood right now. Oh, I missed it. Well, that took like a half hour, but he finally found it out of this mess of bushes right over there. I had to throw a rock really far in there, and he finally came back with it. Busy day out here today. Chomp. Wow, look at that. That's it for this guy. Fish food. Three hours later, we're done. Maniac finally, I don't know, lost the ball. Something happened where he had to stop playing, so. Oh well, thanks for watching. Forget the chaos. These are just well-fed, domesticated wolves, okay? That grow up in human houses, or a human den, not a wolf den. Had these guys grown up in wolf dens, you'd see a different kind of personality, that's for sure. It would be the same personality, but totally different. What's Topper doing? Topper's eating a charred piece of bark. No, he's chewing on burned plastic. That's a piece of burned plastic, see? See the burned plastic? Nasty. Top, please don't eat the burned plastic. That's like cancer. As you can see, the pack being one cohesive unit at the moment, practicing for a future kill. This is the exact same behavior that happens within wolf packs, okay? With the older wolves being Topper and the younger wolves being Rufus. Submitting, licking the lips of the dominant alpha male. Let's study that, shall we? Let's all study. Let's just take a step back and study. 6 dogs, all like a ball of dog. Who's gonna mess with that? 6 pairs of teeth coming at you, 24 legs coming at you. Imagine an animal with 6 pairs of teeth and 24 legs with 6 noses and 12 ears. I think you'd be running for your life. Right, Beau? These guys. You want me to get in on that? So why your dog is usually not going to be a good dog is because they never get to do anything like this. So dogs need to be dogs as much of the time as humanly possible on semi-empty stomachs. You make them work for their food by playing all day. That's how you're supposed to do it with a domesticated wolf, so the wolf can grow up having fun. You know how many people out there don't have fun with their puppies? If they're massive or whatever the problem is, they go out every day with a puppy and they have no fun, so the puppy grows up to become problematic. A puppy that gets to grow up and be well socialized and have fun and have a pack and learn all of its lessons as it's still kind of young gets to have way more fun and freedom in life in general, as you can clearly see. Can we go over why they're not running away again? Because they're domesticated wolves, and the wolves' strongest instinct, #1 instinct, at the top of the pyramid of instincts, is to follow the pack and stay with the pack, since the pack is basically like family. So what we're doing here is mimicking his natural family that he would have in the wild, and we're replacing that with us. And we do a mighty fine job of replacing the family unit and giving them the sense of a pack within nature and a sense of where they might belong in nature, because when they're stuck at home all day and they don't have anything like this, they have no idea where their sense in nature even is. They have no idea what nature is or where they fit into it. When you let them out, they can explore and understand how they fit into nature. And in my opinion, that's one of the best things for them. It gives them mental health. There's a lot of mental confidence that comes with having a pack and being in a pack and having reinforcements, as you can see. He's got way more confidence right now because he's got like 7 other members behind him watching out. So that's the beauty of the pack, you know? Everybody can do what they want to do. They can play. The real alpha's in the car. That's Wyatt. He didn't want to come today because he just had some kidney issues. He's getting over the kidney issues off the medication. He's starting to eat a lot more, but he's tired. He wants to rest, so we're letting Wyatt rest today, and then it's cooler day in the complete shade. Windows open, he's got water, he's gonna be pretty happy. So, alright. Anyways. Imagine if you saw this on the trail cam overnight, or just all on its own with no humans around. I'd be freaked out. I'd be like, why are there a pack of dogs living together with no human? Uh-oh. It's essentially like wolves. So, yeah, you might have a problem. They're not gonna be the best, you know? Here I am, guys, today once again with 7 dogs off leash. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like watching these guys go crazy. Dogs are domesticated wolves, essentially. Canis lupus. This is Canis lupus familiaris. Canis lupus is the northern gray wolf. What's the big difference here? There isn't really that much of a difference, especially when they're acting as a pack. You can see what they're doing, though. They're just partying, man. So what we're doing now is we're wasting some time down by the river. The river's really high right now, and we need to just waste time. They don't have a ball, so this is what happens when they don't have balls. They get a little nuttier because there's nothing to take their focus. Anyways, dogs and wolves, let's just like stop beating around the bush and get right to the point. They are still wolves. You gotta respect the wolf in them, and you gotta also take care of the wolf's needs within them, since the wolf is living in suburbia in a human den, not a wolf den. So you gotta take care of that, you know what I mean? A lot of steps involved in taking care of their minds and their bodies when you're raising a puppy or any kind of canine, all right? I finally figured out what he was barking at. He's barking at the bag. He thinks it's probably like a person. Imagine if there's a person in there sleeping. Should we find out? Is there somebody in there, buddy? Who's in there? Let's find out what your problem is. This is where he needs the reinforcement, like me to come in here and give this thing a kick in the head. Hey, buddy, wake up. Hey, buddy. Is this what you want me to do? You want me to pretend it's a guy? Hey, buddy, wake up, pal. Oh my God, it's not a person. It's just trash. Can you stop barking now? Thanks, buddy. See? That's all you needed. That's called communication. We just communicated with him, all right? Without speaking to him in English and saying, hey, man, that's nothing to worry about. We just showed him through movement what the deal was. And obviously he understood. So you see, dogs can communicate. You can communicate to them, and they can understand lots of things. It's really cool. Just because it's not English doesn't mean they can't communicate, or just because it's not human language doesn't mean they can't communicate. Here we are with the 7-pack. As you can see, everybody's just walking, man. Walking like wolves through the trails. No leashes. Leashes are pointless. They don't learn much on leashes. They learn a ton out here off leash. Don't you guys? All right, let's talk about tails and ears at the moment. Pack of dogs. Look where all their tails are. Except for little Max, he's got the curly one. As you can see, her tail straighten out, hanging down, straighten out, hanging down. Topper's is in the same spot. Rufus's is the same way. And even Cindy is the same way. Isn't that funny how they're all wearing their tails, except for Mac, the same exact way? That means they're being pretty submissive at the moment. Not excited, very submissive. The perfect posture for a submissive, happy dog is ears back, tail out or down. Not ears perked up and tail forward. Someone's gonna be tripping over that. But I just want you guys to notice the submissive posture he's giving off. You know, the submissive posture everyone's really giving off. Good girl, go. You know, that all has meaning, man. A tail up means confident and dominant, and the tail out or down generally means just submissive, relaxed, non-excited, non-threatening. Pretty cool. Like, I love that stuff. I like watching this stuff. I love studying their body movements and body languages as a pack. It's all pretty much the same as the wolves, especially when it comes to tails. You'll see when they start playing or whatever, having fun or chasing, tails come right up, ears perk up, and they start looking like wolves. When they're like tugging, tails are wagging. So when they're like packing and stuff, the tails are gonna be wagging. It all has meaning. They know what it means instinctually, or over time they learn what it means. Some of it's probably instinctual, while some of it needs to be learned. For the most part, they do pretty well. I just want you guys to all notice the body language posture at the moment. Especially this guy right here, since he's a pit mix and wants to scare everybody with his pit bull. But when his ears are back and his tail's down, he's being really good and submissive, and that's good. And they should be approaching dogs in the same manner. You don't want that tail to be up, ears to be all stiff, you know, because it can be threatening. And your little lesson for right now. I'm not looking for likes, shares, or subscribes. I'm looking for the few people that watch this to get something out of the videos for themselves, especially if you own a dog and you might have some problems or whatever it is, or if you don't know anything about wolves, you might want to start watching some wolf documentaries. Jackals, coyotes, dingoes, they have documentaries on all of them, and it's good to watch all that stuff to really get a lowdown on what your animal truly is, which is a domesticated wolf. So I understand that a lot of people out there don't even know what a wolf is or how wolves behave, and they own dogs. So to me, that's pretty backward. If I was teaching the dog school, I'd be teaching about wolves first and foremost and showing them every single way that a wolf behaves in the wild on their own, so they get used to all the body language and the way they communicate and just the way they are naturally. And then we'd start talking about dogs and dog training, but we wouldn't cross that bridge until we talked about wolves and studied wolves for a solid, geez, I don't even know. I would say if I was running a 4-year college on this stuff, it'd be the full first year is going to be about wolves and some of the other wild canines. But since these guys are domesticated wolves, Canis lupus familiaris, then we're going to really put our focus on the northern gray wolf, Canis lupus, not on Canis latrans or the coyote or any of the others, the fox. We're not focusing on any of those. We'd be focusing on wolves, and then we'd move to dogs. The more you know about wolves, the more you're going to know about your own dog, and the more you're going to communicate, get along, and be able to satisfy the needs of your domesticated wolf. All right, thanks for watching. Man walks 6 dogs off leash through the woods. Should I make the front page of the newspaper from that? All right, see, the problem with this is, like, really respect me, I'll just want to walk right there. I gotta boot them out of that spot here and there, you know? I like having some dogs up ahead, to like the lead dogs, where they can take the brunt of like the steamroller. If there's like a steamroller coming at us, they'll get the first squashes. A couple of us in the back are gonna be able to run away, you know? Safety in numbers, and now it's all about. But yeah, they're all being pretty good right now. Walking behind me, as you can see, it's kind of funny. There we go, get up there. Yeah, I want some dogs in front, I'm telling you. How doesn't you walk a pack, though? It's pretty cool. I don't know how people out there don't love this. I love it. Yes, I absolutely love walking with as many dogs as possible, really. The more the merrier, but I'm only gonna handle so many on my own. I could probably take like 50. But anyways, I just want to show you their true nature. Following the pack leader accordingly, happily, willingly. No commands necessary. Their true nature. You get a happy dog, they just match your speed. They walk with you. They don't control the walk. They enjoy the walk together with you. Like, see? 6 dogs off leash. Everybody's just like loving it. They love each other's company. They love like forming their little formations and stuff. This is what their brains were built to do because they have a wolf brain. They don't have like some dog brain. It's still a wolf brain, and it's more magical than most people out there think it is. Yes, look at how magical the wolf brain is as a cohesive wolf unit. All it takes is like a deer to run by like right in front of us, and someone's gonna probably go get it, and they'll be eating dinner tonight. I don't think it'd be that hard for them to learn how to hunt. Do you? This is how to have 6 dogs off leash walking through the woods for eternity. Hope you guys like the videos. Ask me questions if you want, all right? Look at Rufus. What are you pointing out? You're pointing out the mosquito testing from the state. And we highly respect this thing because it's testing the mosquitoes for diseases. Don't matter. We're going to get them anyways. And our immune system's going to do the rest of the talking. Right? Right? What I like about dogs, you know, like I said, anything new, he hasn't seen that yet. The rest of the pack has. So it's new to him. So he's pointing it out to me, which is cool. I thought it was an animal, but it wasn't. That's why dogs are useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're done. This is how it is when you're chilling and you're done with a nice 3.5 hour walk with the pack. 85 degrees, low humidity, so it feels like 70. Wyatt chilled out the whole time in the car just because he's feeling a little weak. So we're just giving him loving, letting him chill, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm chilling now too. This is how you chill with 7 dogs. Who needs leashes? True nature dogs right here. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe. Let's keep this a secret. But what you're seeing right there, that's a white pine cone devoured by a squirrel. And I read that there are seeds in there that are, I think they're edible, but they're just too small for any of us to ever get to or eat. I just think it's kind of cool that squirrels absolutely do eat the great white pine cones when they're green, and they go after the seeds in them. There's your evidence. Plenty of trees right now that look like this. 1 dog, 2 dogs, 2 raccoons. I just think it's hilarious that I got my dogs to just walk right by the raccoons on the fence. I hear them. They're like, all right, probably should move. Let's go, Beau, move your butt. I love it. So Wyatt's not into prey that much. He just doesn't like raccoons. Doesn't even want to screw with them. He's always like, let's just go. And Beau just listens to me because I have to make him listen. I don't know. This is a great example of how to train dogs to leave the raccoons alone. Ready? Look at how still they are. Take one guess where I'm gonna throw this. Perfect. And as I stand here, dogs by my side, ready. It's like they're part of my body. I have like wolves on the side of me. Ow! Don't nip me, punk. I'm gonna nip you. I'll nip you at the elbow over there and let her know to back the hell off. Don't you dare nip me. You can't grab it because it's not Beau. Look at her. She just wants to fight me every time I jump onto that thing. Yeah, look at you. You want me to gut you? I'm gonna gut you. Oh yeah, you got her. She's not. You got sharp claws, girly girl. Get her. That's what she needs. Yes, get her, get her. What do you got? What do you got? You got nothing. What do you got? Nothing. What do you got? Nothing. No, being mean to each other. See what happens? Pack antics, because they're actually still wolves. That's why they do this stuff. I know, you little nutty head. Get her. Look at that. I love it. Stop. Been out here for 3 hours, and as you can see where everybody is, one behind me, one in front. Yeah, that's about it right now, so I don't know, I'm just gonna say bye. Thank you guys for watching, whoever's been watching out there. No one needs to like, share, subscribe, or any of that stuff, because I'm just here catching up after 14 years of not being here, all right? 5 dogs behind me. When you guys gonna move? Go. Get your butts up there. Stop following me. You're creeping me out, you're a mascot counterfeit. So yeah, anyways, that myth about the whole dog up front is the leader. It's a big myth. No truth in any of that stuff. I'm the leader. Dogs and wolves, they'll escort the leader or whomever. Sometimes dogs will take the front while the dog's hanging back, and I'm in the middle here. It's like I'm being escorted, all right? And it's a good thing. You don't want to let the lead dog get too defensive and protective. Well, that's when you go and correct him if he gets protective and defensive. Anybody up front, they're not allowed to do that stuff because I'm the protector and the defender, and I'll literally run after them if they start getting out of hand while I'm letting them into my space ahead of me. See, what's happening right now is the space in front of me is my own. I'm claiming that space is my own because I'm about to walk into it, and they all know that as the wolves they are. Anybody in front of me, they're in my space, and if I don't want them in my space, I'll kick them out. But I haven't kicked anybody out of the space in front of me, as Mac already knows. Cindy also kind of knows it, but she's always like, you know, checking in. Is it okay if I go ahead of you? That's what I love too. She kind of asks to go up ahead. It's really cool. Oh look, here comes another pack. Hi, my cutie. Oh,
So buggy.
you get a bone? Yeah, it's wicked buggy. Hi, puppies. Now, they're only following me because they respect me. That's it. So I got to kind of break this up sometimes and say, get up there. You don't have to respect me right now. Of course you do, but you don't have to. You just get up in front of me and go up party. Well, it's 2023. Good girl. Oh, look at how cute you are. She is so cute, though, isn't she? Aren't you so cute? You're just so cute. Anyways, see? They're relaxed. We're relaxed. We're cool, calm, and collected. We're going to end this 3.5 hour walk. Probably 3.5 hours to 4 hours today. So let's finish it out. Dear Lord, Topper. You look insane. You were just looking insane. All right, you closed your teeth. Well, here's something you don't really see every day. Let's see if, how well this does. Look at that. Look at all them yellow jackets. It's supposed to be flies. Are there any flies hanging out with them right now? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hopefully Mac doesn't get stung. The bees are eating meat. The yellow jackets are grabbing meat to feed their babies. That's what's happening right now. Right, Mac? Yep, so he's like, don't bother me. I'm gonna slowly back away as to not upset any of them. Now Top is having a sniff at it. Yep. He's smelling the fresh meat that he can't eat, covered with yellow jackets. Gotta love it.